I will be the first to admit that I've been slacking off on my Mega Man 6 duties. But man, a lot of these remaining Robot Masters are actually pretty hard, so let's do the best we can with Centaur Man. Horsefellow? What are you doing here? Alright, I'll be honest. I don't actually have total faith in myself that I'll be able to do this stage without taking damage. Yeah. So why am I here with that lack of confidence? Well, because when I was practicing this stage a few nights ago, something really strange happened. I enjoyed myself. Yeah, I can hardly believe it either. By now, you all know my feelings on Mega Man 6, and no, I certainly didn't expect that Centaur Man would be the one to serve as a strong exception to that rule. But here we are. The great stage music really doesn't hurt either. It's not nearly as good as Yamato Man's theme, but very few things are. But man, is this stage difficult. It really has a lot of very problematic areas. We just went through a few of them, but here's the real danger. Yeah, a room with receding water on the ceiling. That's sure to bring about its own special blend of fun, isn't it? But we're through 2 of these guys, and all 3. Okay, I never, ever cease to be relieved when I make it through that room. Nothing too bad over here. Just some of these little Flame Man enemies. Eddie's gonna have a piece of trash for us. What do you got, Eddie? Ooh, even worse. Yeah, and right before this room, too, which I absolutely hate. Let me try something. Try it again. I don't predict this is actually going to do anything helpful, but yeah, it just kind of drops him early. Don't even think it did him any damage. Okay. But one more. Yeah, these guys are terrible. And run like hell. Okay. Surprisingly, this room is actually not bad. We have a mini-boss that we've seen before, and we're definitely going to abuse him the way this stage is going. At least I hope we are. Jeez, okay. And there's Centaur Man's entrance. However, we don't have the utility to make it that far, so we're going to have to jump down and take the hard-on-the-knees entrance. Centaur Man, unfortunately, has the very nasty habit of putting you into positions from which you can't actually recover. So please don't do that, Centaur Man, not while my friends are watching. Okay. But I think we have him. Oh, thank God. Yeah, one of many Robot Masters that I'll be glad never to have to do again. You're gonna see some pain in the outtakes. For our trouble, we get the Centaur Flash, which, I don't know, does something, I guess. Yeah, it does that. Turns any room into a disco strobe party. Boogie down, gents. Alright, and with that we have another Robot Master down from Mega Man 6. That's 3 total, and 3 more than I really thought I'd be able to do. Geez, you would think I'd be happier about that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this. I never really practiced how to do this. Fuck, that wasn't it. We have a strange gimmick here with water on the ceiling, and also a really annoying enemy. You want to take him out quickly. You really do. But I didn't. It also has the most annoying enemies in the stage, so you know what? I think we're going to charge shot. Oh, and that wasn't enough. This underwater section, yes, it is only a section, it's not the rest of the stage, is deadly. It's also one of the more varied stages in Mega Man's classic series. As an example, not the entire stage... Ah! Okay, we have to do this without destroying that ice block, because it actually gives us a good indicator of when to jump. That's right, I'm going to try to do this guy again, I'm going to try to do this guy Buster only. Because I felt last time we really didn't give him much of a chance. Well, to hell with that. I'm speechless. To be perfectly honest, I'm really not totally convinced of my ability to do anything. A little interesting gimmick here, of course. What with the water on the ceiling, that's pretty obvious. But the real danger comes from yourself. However, maybe I can just... Well, okay, that works too. That didn't work. Alright, this room so far has not caused me trouble, but there's no way that's gonna last. Case in fucking point. No, I did not expect Centaur Man, of all people, to be an exception to that rule. But it's actually quite a lot of fun. No, it's not. But we are through to Centaur Man, who is a big pain. Yeah, he can actually get me into positions from which I cannot recover. Please don't do that, Centaur Man. Okay, if he starts by disappearing, that's actually pretty good. And if he keeps doing that... Okay, that's not as good. Fucking jump, you asshole! I don't know if it's possible to destroy these guys when they're in the clouds. Alright, let's get them all going in relatively... Never mind. Okay, but he's gone too. Now we just have a treacherous jump. And this guy who I'm going to ignore. Goodbye. Alright, now just some of these strange Met-like things from Flame Man's stage. Oh, you're kidding! Yeah, I'm not really sure how to handle this. But I can do it without taking... Oh, you're kidding me! Yeah, this I'm not really sure how to handle. But I can do it without taking damage. And I guess that's all I've... Wow. Why can't I do this anymore? Okay, now Centaur Man, unfortunately, can very easily get me into positions from which I can't actually recover. So please, 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 Centaur Man, don't do that. My fault, actually. Centaur Man, unfortunately, can very easily get you into a position from which you can't actually recover. Please don't do that, Centaur Man. Oh, fucking jump! God, I hate the controls in this game. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't the way to do it. This is probably the most difficult room in the stage. you really need to give yourself time to react, and that's not actually fucking hell. Weird but true, just like Centaur Man himself, I actually enjoyed this stage. I know the number of outtakes must have seemed staggering, it certainly does to me, but it was a good kind of challenge, just like Neptune. It kept me on my toes the whole time. Most of the problems were ones that I could have avoided. I think the one exception would be those submarines. But even then, I feel like there is an easy way around them, and I was kind of on the cusp of that without fully being able to discover it. Centaur Man himself, slightly cheap, but not so bad. It didn't really take him too many tries, 3 I think. So, yeah, I think that's pretty fair. In reality, I thought this would take me 15 attempts before I had a successful no-damage run on camera. Yeah, I did one practice run, and that was really it. I didn't have a no-damage run, I just went through it to see where everything was. Well, I forgot where most things were, as you could easily see, and it actually took me 23 attempts. That's a lot. However, I was, for a long time, under the impression that I would never be able to do Centaur Man. So, yeah, I'm actually pretty darn happy. I hope you enjoyed. Outtakes fans, I know you've been waiting a while for for a large enough cache of those that you could really sink your teeth into, so I hope it was worth the wait. Stick around. We've got 2 more left before we complete this board, and I think we can do it. Thanks for watching.